Alright, hey, what's going on everybody? So in this video, I am releasing my third free SYLENTH1 bank. This one is called Persistence. So my other two were called Endeavor and Endure. You guys can just check the links in the description if you want to download them. I'm just trying to learn synthesis lately, and I'm just releasing these free banks just to get feedback from you guys. Okay, so I first want to show you the track that I created using these presets from this bank called Persistence. This track's more of like a hip-hop track. It kind of makes me feel like it's almost like one of those like ooh wee kind of tracks. You'll hear it. So here we go. You know, so I'll let you guys listen just like the drum loop just kind of by itself here. So, and then the instruments are like this. So I'll show you what my new bank called Persistence looks like. So here are the presets. So you have some, just two pads, a couple fluty sounds. I really like the flute sounds, some kind of plucked sounds, some synth sounds, some lead sounds, one ARP, and then some really cool basses. I kind of played around with resonance and it gave me this kind of sound. So like the resonance kind of gives you like that kind of wow kind of sound. So I'll just go over these instruments with you, show you which presets I use from this bank called Persistence, and then we'll go over, most of the sounds. I'll just kind of play them here on the keyboard for you. So this first one is called Ooh Wee, which is kind of why I said that in the beginning of the video for like what I thought of this beat, kind of gives you like that ooh wee kind of sound. So this is bass. So we'll just play it by itself. Sounds like this. And then I layered the patch called Flutes Away over top of it, just kind of like one note. So we'll listen. And then I layered another sound, just higher in pitch. And I used the Caribbean strings, which sound really, really cool. They sound kind of like this. So up higher. So that'll sound like this now. So without it. With it. And then this is a cool sound. I call this one Hot Fire, just because of like how like the industry's going. Everyone's always like, "Are your beats fire?" The hot fire, so annoying. Anyways, so this one's called Hot Fire. I did something like this, something like that. So you listen. Okay, and then for the last sound, this one is called A Little Bit of Twang. So it kind of sounds like just by itself. Okay, so here it goes. So without it. With it. And then one more time, just like with like all of it together. So here it is. So like that isn't even mixed or anything, and it sounds, pretty good just as it is. So let's go over a few of these sounds here. Again, you guys get 20 sounds, a bunch of pads, basses, leads, synths, plucks, and I really like the flutes. So this one's called Pickled Peppers. And then with SYLENTH1, if you click the square brackets, it allows you to go through presets really, really quickly, which I really like as you're using SYLENTH1. This one's called Keep Me Clean. Now we're getting into the flutes. I really like the flutes that I created here. Okay, the Caribbean strings, I really like these ones too. Make it what you want. This one's called Memories. This one's, I think, a real plucked sound. little bit of twang again. And then again, just don't be afraid to play these sounds up high. And then like down lower and stuff. I don't know. Sometimes sounds can sound cooler up and higher and lower and stuff. So this one I enabled mono legato, so you're not going to be able to play chords. You can only play like one note at a time. So in case you try. So now is the time. I was thinking of one of my real songs I've created with like lyrics. It's called Now is the Time to Worship. And I just kind of thought, I don't know, I was thinking about that song as I was creating this sound. So keep pressing lemons. Now again, hot fire, just like. And this is an ARP. There's only one ARP in this bank. Okay, now into the basses. The basses here are pretty cool. I really like how they turned out. I played a lot with like resonance and stuff like that. Not so much in this one, but more in the other ones. Starting to play like resonance. But anyway, so this is what some of the bass lines sound like. So that's the kind of pattern that I played in this, like in the actual track I showed you in the beginning. And then again with bass lines, don't be afraid to play those up high either. Sometimes they can sound really good for like leads. So not so much that one, but this one sounds good. But if we play it, you know, as if I created it for a bass line, but then up high, I like how it sounds too. Okay, so next bass line. This is the actual preset I used to create this track, and that's where I got like the ooh-wee from. Okay, so next sound. This one's called Bass in Your Face. And then sort of like my webcam, where like my hands are to play the piano. Sometimes this goes weird, but at least you can see a bit. And then this is the last one. So Dazel Basil kind of reminded me of a kind of like a nasal sound, as if like you close your nose and you're like, hello. You'll hear it. So. All right, so those are the presets. Again, this bank is called Persistence. If you guys want a free download to it, just check the link in the description. You know, there's no strings attached. Just download it. All I ask is if you give me feedback, just like leave a comment, let me know what you think of the sounds. I'm GratuiTous. Check the link in the description to download it, and I'll talk to you later.